Hey, good morning, YouTubers. Dre Crawford here, Recovery One Drone. Got another tip for you today for those who are planning to get into construction inspections using drones and so forth. And even you guys who do real estate, especially in an urban environment. You see a lot of the YouTubers on there, creative people, talk about how they use their launch pads and everything else, but if you're really into urban environment, sometimes you want to go as lightweight and less clutter as possible when you go out to these sites. You want to get in and get out. So a lot of times you don't have the time to carry an extra landing pad or something like that. But you also need to be mindful of where your launch points are. Now today you see across the street is the site. I've been out here before, but when you look down towards the bottom, I'll tilt the screen down, I get all this nice pretty concrete. This building was built about a year and a half ago. I was an inspector on this building here. Okay, so I know what's under all this pretty concrete out here. A bunch of rebar, metal mesh, and things of that nature. I got storm drain channels underneath the ground, metal pipes, and so forth. So the reason why I bring that up is because a lot of times we come out and we want to set our drones right on this nice pretty concrete. And what happens is sometimes you'll get a mag interference signal on your controller. And you'll think, well, why am I getting that? I'm not on something metal. And you forget what's under the concrete. Metal. So a lot of times you might be at a site like this, you not want to be on the site because the site's full of dirt. You can see across the street here and see that site is dirt all the way around it. Okay, got another crew doing some street work here, hooking up their water lines and everything. But the site itself is basically the concrete pads that the buildings are sitting on, and it's all dirt. So you don't really want to launch from those areas because you have to worry about the dirt and dust getting up in your drone. So what may have to happen is that you may have to hand launch your drone. Now, I know a lot of people do this with the Phantom, but you may have to learn to do this with a Mavic also, if that's what you're using. So, I'm going to try to set this up. I didn't plan on doing this video at first, but when I pull it up, because I do this just normally, depends on where I'm at, what the surroundings are. I have hand launched before, and I've hand caught both Phantoms and Mavics before. So it's nothing unusual for me to do something like that because I'm looking out for the care of my drone, and also might not be convenient for me to land where I'm at. So hang in there for a few minutes here, and I'm going to go ahead and get everything set up. I see the controller is about to get an attitude here. So we're going to turn the drone on, make sure it connects. And people might ask, why I just don't take off from this backpack. Well, it's not a solid surface. One thing, it's kind of soft. And secondly, I don't trust it. And that's the most important thing. And it's right in the back of my truck. Got the beacon going off and everything. Got my cones out. So my area is secured. By the way, this building is empty. No one's occupied it yet. So no big deal there. I'm going to be interfering with my flight process. So what we're going to do here, and you see now it's in optical mode. I don't know if you can see the screen on my controller clearly. Let me turn it around, turn around, and see if we can see anything. I don't know if you can see it or not. But it says ready to go. And it's going to probably say GPS mode now, which is great. Go from there. Now the only trick thing on this one is, I'm going to be using Litchi because this is a construction vlog flight, progression flight. So it's going to fly a pre-programmed pattern, waypoints, and go from there. So what I'm going to try to do here is get this together and see if we can get this all in one shot. So hang in there with me. Okay, we're back. We already got everything set up. We already got the Litchi app loaded for the flight pattern. So now we're going to sit there. This is the way I do it. Basically, it's going to be 4 fingers and a thumb. Hold it in my hand. I'm going to hit the Litchi app here to take off. Motor should fire up shortly. So let it go. So there you have it, a hand launch with a Mavic. Like always, be careful. Don't want to lose a finger. Don't want to get cut on the wrist or anything like that. You can hear the Litchi app talking very loud. That's one thing I do like about Litchi. It can talk your head off if you let it, or you can get just the information that you need. So I usually have mine set to my altitude and battery level on audible. So that's audible, I should say. So it allows me to hear what's going on and may not have to always look at the screen, so I can look at where the drone is at and still know what's going on. So this is Dre, Recovery One Drones. I hope this helps you out, and also may help you just figure out some small issues you may have had at locations and why you got interference. So as always, fly safe and fly legal. Thank you.